Hey everyone, this is Delta, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is my LP, The Sky City, and this is episode 26. So today we're going to be working on some newer, or some of the older plans actually, that I have kind of skipped over from the past episodes. But first up, we need to address some things. I managed to spell cane farm wrong. I didn't know how to spell cane, I just completely up from memory, so it's K-A-N-E. Plus we need to remove these signs from our to-do list because we've now done them. So we can grab that one and the wheat farm. I'll show you what I've done so far to the actual farms themselves. I've prettied them up a bit. With the wheat farm, I got it all nice, pretty. We grab one seed, pop it onto our hotbar, and we just go. And hold down right click, and it didn't update. Too fast, I think. That could be a flaw. So we'll do it one more time. So it's quite actually good, and it's really handy. Like I said, it's a novelty farm. It uses a hell of a lot of bone meal. However, I've got much more in my base, so it's kind of fine. As you can see, I've added some walls. I've actually dug out some of the roof in preparation for the transparent glass walkway that I'll have above here. And my sugarcane farm, same old. One of the users in the comments said, why don't I put a T flip-flop underneath the ground so when I walk in, the pistons extract and they stay on, and then when I walk out, I don't risk losing any of the sugarcane. That's a great idea. So I'll probably be doing that. So like now I just lost them then. So now for me, in order to get back to it, I have to activate it and come back in and grab it and all that. So why not have it so when I walk in it's on, when I walk off it's off, off, if I can get it right. So yeah, so that's a pretty cool idea, and I probably will do that if I have enough room underneath, if I can find it. And as always, my pumpkin farm is going really good. It's got quite a nice yield to it, and getting quite a collection. So what I'll be doing today is some of my older stuff, specifically the library and the underground railway station. So we're going to show you the library first, I guess, while we're at it. Library was pretty simple. What I had to do, I had to collect a whole bunch of wood, and that's pretty much all I had to do. Sandstone, I'm running out desperately. I need to go and find a new quarry because my old one has gone, pretty much. So I'll be finding that maybe in the next couple episodes, and all I have to do is add wood and sandstone, alternating layers in between, as we'll show you up top. So this is level 3, this is level 4 if I'm not mistaken, so that's wood and that's sandstone, and keeps on going up like that, and I started this one over here, I just didn't complete it. So yeah, I'll have to do that. It's a whole bunch of resources, and also have bookshelves or some setups in there as well. And that's going to take ages to do, so we may leave that for another episode. So this episode we'll be working on the underground rail system that I've got going on over here. Some of you don't know it because it's in my later episodes, so we'll touch on it again. So I've got it down here. It's like a little easy quick drop that goes into my underground base, and it goes into my start of my my base. I never really kind of completed it. It had a whole bunch of work that needed to be done to it, and it took too much time. So I originally had this idea just to cover up some of the roof with sandstone, and then I thought of an epic idea, which is kind of hard to explain. I'll give it a crack. But pretty much everywhere you see it finished off the edge, what we're going to do is have like a reverse pyramid or like a reverse cone shape coming out. So everywhere you would see, you would then have a new block come down. So it'd be like this in a reverse kind of hill from the ceiling. And this is all be in sandstone, and then it'd come down one like that, and it'd eventually just slope all the way down to the very bottom until we hit the level down there, and that would happen on all of them. So all from the edges, all around there, and where we have flooded edges, it would dig into the wall, and it will eventually have this massive cone or this kind of pyramid shape underground with some epic roof to it, and that's going to take me ages to do. It's going to take so much sandstone. I'll obviously use filling blocks and whatnot to fill it in, but it's going to be a big thing, and that's why I want to do it kind of off camera as well, but on camera at the same time. And here's my makeshift railway setup that I'll be planning on using to get to my XP farm. My XP farm's all the way down there, and right now I've just been using this to get there and to and from. So, and it's quite bland and quite boring. So I will be keeping the 3x3 hallway. I need to put more lights in, obviously, and I need to pretty it up. I'm planning using smooth stone and some stone brick. So we'll have stone brick going along the middle, and we'll have some smooth stone everywhere else, and eventually we'll have some wood things. It's similar to Doc M's. I really like this design, and it's kind of quite that's where I take my inspiration from, and I will be using some of the aspects of his railway into mine. So that's pretty much it for the in terms of plans that I plan to do in the next couple of episodes. So what I'll be doing is obviously breaking this down quite significantly for this episode, because a lot of this will be really boring, very, very boring. So tasks such as filling this in and getting it all ready and digging this out. I will definitely need to get more picks. This pick won't cut it out, and see if I can get some more efficiency and breaking picks, because they're really cool. So what are we doing? I'll probably work on this tunnel first, so I can get this tunnel out of the way, get it all nice and neat, and I guess we'll come back from there. So we'll do some updates to the tunnel, and hopefully we'll have a nice looking tunnel, so it won't be long. All done. So the tunnel itself has been completely done. So all the stone's been filled in with stone slabs, and we have wood that goes around the powered rail. Sorry. So it goes all the way to the very end of my XP farm, or to my new terrain generation area, which has my obviously my XP farm and my enchanting room. Most of you have probably seen it already, but I'll just quickly give you a little overview or demo of where the actual thing goes. So this is a fair ride. I haven't actually timed it yet, but it's much faster than walking. I've also opted to go with more than I think it was 38 every 38 blocks or something, or 32 blocks to have a pressure to powered rail. I went, I think, 19. I don't know, I just seem to be getting really slow rates, even though apparently on the Wikipedia article 38 or 32, I really can't remember now, it might have been 36, something in the 30s was the most efficient setup to have the most powered rails and the speed happening at the same time, if that makes sense. So powered rails versus speed kind of thing. But yeah, I ended up just plunking them down every 19, it all works fine. And we are now arriving at the new area. So it's a fair bit of distance. I think it's like 300 blocks, I think, maybe just over. And then I have my semi setup base. This will be obviously my new base, not a new base, but another base I'll be setting up down here as well. I have my general supplies, that most of you have seen. A whole bunch of wool. And I have my enchanting area, which I'm still yet to kind of complete and muck around with, but it all works really cool. I want to put a glowstone block here, and I can undo certain levels of enchantment, so I can just do the basic ones, which don't probably go above 15 or 20, and then I can do the ones like here that go all the way up to say 40 or 50. So yeah, they're pretty cool, and it's a really cool setup. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our underwater base, and we'll talk about what we're doing with that. I've done actually a fair bit of work in the meantime with that base, which we'll show you right now. So we'll skip over there right now. So we're in my underwater base. It's really pretty hard to get your bearings here, but I've teared out most of the sandstone that I placed in by hand. I left a kind of ring around at the edge, which will show you why I'm doing that soon. So I just ripped out even along the wall over here. Just a whole bunch of stuff. So it's all mostly taken out of what I've actually put in myself, and I've left a bare bone structure. It looks really messy, but I can guarantee you it's going to look quite nice. Some more updates to this. I originally said I was going to use all sandstone in here, but however, my new base down there is stone, and sandstone and stone do mix to a degree, but they don't just suddenly go bang. So what I want to do is alternate my sandstone and stone layers. So I'm going to have rings of sandstone and stone. This will help me with resources as well, as I don't have a lot of sandstone and I will have to go to the quarry to get more. But I've got tons and tons of cobblestone, and I really can smelt that down and get it all nice into smooth stone and get it all out. So what I'll be doing, like I said, yeah, so the first layer will be sandstone, second layer will be stone, and it'll keep on going like that, and eventually we'll have this pyramid shape, like I said before, that will go down in a into a base, and it'll look pretty cool. So if you've got my little podium over here, I'll show you what my supplies have been. After tearing out all the sandstone, I've now collected this much sandstone, which is a fair bit. I have more, probably about half of that back at my base, and then over here I've got a whole bunch of smooth stone, which will help us out. So what I might do is I might just do a couple of layers of rings and see how they look and show you guys and update you guys. I probably won't be able to do all this in one episode. This is a fair amount of work, and it will take up more than one episode. So we'll probably get into something a little new or fresh in this episode as well. We don't want to bore you too much with some of the stuff that we're doing. So yeah, so we'll be back once a couple of layers are done. We'll see how it looks, and we'll get your opinion or your overview of it. So yeah, so it won't be long. Okay, so I've done a fair bit of work in terms of the layers and whatnot. A fair amount of time has been passed me just doing these basic rings. I'm not even digging out anything, I'm just putting these rings in really. I had a lot of water problems, but yeah, I really do like the look of it, sorry. There's going to be an issue with lighting, so I'm going to have to work out how I can implement lighting in it, maybe use torches or glowstone or even lava in a certain way to kind of create light. But yeah, I've pretty much done like the entire thing with the rings, just got this little bit here to go. But it's going to be going down on a diagonal, so like I said, we're going to have this massive, it's going to be an uneven pretty much pyramid, upside down, inverted pyramid. That's going to go with the contours of the actual land itself and push down like negatively diagonally into the actual ground itself. So it's going to be really cool, I reckon. A lot of resources will be used though. I think I've used a fair bit, and I've got a fair bit on me right now. But yeah, so now I'm probably up to the digging stage. I have some TNT saved up, but I don't really want to risk blowing anything up. So maybe I'll drop it down a bit, just the base layers, and start using TNT for the middle hours, because the middle has not so much of these things around it. These kind of inverted cliffs. But yeah, so we'll probably have to work on this maybe another episode, because this is really going to get really laborious. I probably will give you updates, and we'll start working on some other things. So what I might do now is just I'll do one last update from this area. I'll drop it down a bit, do some more rings around it, and give you a further update. And we'll work on some new stuff, so we don't bore you. So yeah, hopefully it won't be too long this time. Last time was a couple of hours in between of just working and mucking around. But yeah, so now I've got it all set, so shouldn't be too long. So be right back. Okay, we're back up top, so not down there anymore. We're now up top, and I have some ideas to finish off the rest of the episode. Just to let you know, it's been probably about a week and a half, even 2 weeks, since I last recorded the clips for the last episode down in the bottom over there, like what we're doing those rings. Reason being, you probably could tell now a tiny bit, but I was sick, fairly sick, and I lost my voice during this period, and I couldn't actually record anything, which is quite funny. But so now I'm on the recovery now, and I'm not feeling so bad, and actually can do some actual voices for it. So now we would continue on. So yeah, so if you always see, we also recorded a new series that you'll see very soon. My voice is pretty much shot in that one. You could definitely tell that I'm sick in that one, but it's still pretty cool, the series that we'll be putting out soon. So yeah. So in the meantime, I'll just give you an update. I haven't done anything to this Sky Studio. Kind of don't want to wait till I could record again. But I've done some other things. I've got some tutorials ready to bring out, and I've also got some new things I bought for myself and really for the community. I bought a brand new hard drive, a 2 TB hard drive, so I can load up some more recordings, because my recordings were actually getting filling up my already existing 1 TB. So now I've got 3 plus whatever my other hard drives are. So I can do some much more recording with some more serious stuff to go ahead with, which is really cool. And I've also bought a brand new microphone. I bought a what is it called? I think it's a Blue Yeti microphone. It's fairly expensive, but it's a really good studio quality one. It's got it's a condenser mic, and it's plug and play, so I don't have to use preamps or anything like that. So it's actually really cool. But enough of that. So those will come very soon. My hard drive's already in, so it's great. My microphone should come soon, hopefully before my birthday, which is on the 15th of February, but that'd be cool. But anyway, so what I'm doing is actually going to be updating my farms for the rest of the episode. May seem a bit boring, but there were some new things that people brought to my attention that will definitely help me with the farm. So one of the farms definitely is a massive overhaul of this farm. Someone's posted that there was a new design of this, and I couldn't find it for ages until I watched Etho's video. Etho did a video on it, and he actually built one of these ones in a much smaller form, and it's going to be great. I'll be able to do this one in smaller form, and hopefully it'll look really, really cool. This one, one user said, why don't you put a T-flip-flop right here, so when you walk in, you don't lose any when you walk out, kind of thing. That's great. For some reason this one's not going on, but we'll work on that. But yeah, so T-flip-flop. So what it'll do is that it'll give it a steady state. So on, and then you collect the things or whatever, and you walk out, then it goes off, just like this one. So it's really easy to do. I actually did some test samples in my test world and actually putting it in, so it's actually really quite easy to do. Won't take much effort at all. But yeah, I put that in there, and we'll have a T-flip-flop. So when you walk on here, it essentially be placing it like that. So you walk in, it's all closed, and all the items come to you, and you walk out, and they open up again and grow. So it's really cool. So what we're going to do is hopefully we can pull the episode out to just us doing this. I'm sorry if it's going to be a short episode because the content I couldn't record before, obviously because I'm sick, but hopefully the next episode we'll have some great content coming out soon. But yeah, so what I'll do is I want to tear into these two farms, get these farms open up so I can actually see what I'm working with, and we'll start doing the changes right now, so it won't be long. Okay, so I've just torn open a big hole down there so we can see the wiring. That should be enough to work with, and I've also torn holes in the sides of here so you can see the how deep it is. And if you had seen Etho's one, or if you know how compact it is, it literally, the other one will go back to about here. And I've got all this room that I've now used because with this extended one, it's actually really, really smart the way they've done it for this one. So we'll get onto that soon. But what I'm planning to do with the extra space is actually build a normal wheat farm as well. So this one will just be a one that grows by normal, and so we can have a normal one without using any bone meal, and we can use this one over here, which will give us a rate of about 75 wheat per minute, which is really great. But it uses obviously 75 bone meal per minute as well, which this one doesn't use any bone meal at all. So it's funny enough for that. So we'll get onto that as well. We'll work on it later on. But first off, we want to work on this baby over here. So I've got a ladder down here, and I can kind of remember what I have to do off by heart. I kind of want to see if I can do it without actually looking at the video at all. But what we're basically making is a simple T-flip-flop, and I'm just going to clear some of this out of the way underneath here as well, so we can see what we're doing. We'll place a torch there. It's quite dark in here. So T-flip-flop, yeah, holds one signal. Holds one signal, and like every time you go on it, it'll change signal, so you go like flip-flop, obviously back in and out. Now, if you just happen to hit a water source, which I'll cover up like that, hopefully that doesn't get in the way of the system. But let's take this rest of the dirt out, so we can see what we're doing. And there should be another water source over here somewhere as well. But we should be right. So we want to keep this wire intact over here, and we want to create like an L shape with it because it's probably easier. The way I did it is I made the T-flip-flop come out this way. So I'll just get rid of this wall here as well. Clear a whole bunch of room. So the way I did it is I pulled the T-flip-flop like that out, and put wire there. And put a wire there, and I'm going to need to remove this block and that block there. Torch there. Now, the wire needs to be in line, so the piston, so the hole will go there. Sorry. Torch will go. I don't have any more torches, which is fantastic. So I'll go grab some torches. Funny enough, I don't have any wood for torches either. So I really can't bother going outside just to get torches. So I'm gonna sacrifice this log over here, just so I can get some torches. Hope it's fine with you guys, you know, just defacing my world. But yeah, so we'll have to fix it later on. But I really can't bother just cutting down a tree just for that one torch that we need. So we'll head back over. And we'll go down the hole. Ow. And torch goes in the hole. You then place a block over the hole. Just use one of these. And pistons on either side. I'm gonna use normal ones. That's fine, just trying to work out what I'm doing. Now, when the block comes in, it'll go like that. Block there, like that. And we will need repeaters as well. I've only got one, so I'll have to get another. I'll just make sure it doesn't work first, because I did some testing. I think I did need repeaters, if that makes sense, because the signal doesn't go all the way around. Yeah, that's fine there. Just get rid of some stuff so we can see what we're doing. And it'll stay like that. So the wire comes out here as well. I'll explain to you what it means if you don't actually know what I'm doing. Actually, a lot of you won't. We could use other stuff instead of just wasting that. Whoops. Needed to waste it anyway. There you go. So it goes up like that. So how to explain it? Okay, so when you step on the pressure plate, step on it, it inverts the signal. So the pressure plates are right here. Signal comes along into either the torch and powers both off then on. So then it flips the switch over. This flips it over means that the block is now moved over here. Block will now pull the current up into the wire on the left hand side and also the right hand side, and send it through to its merry way, and then it'll go all the way around. So now we probably can demonstrate actually now. And just place some blocks here. As you see, it doesn't reach quite yet. What we'll do is just place a repeater down. I think this is what's wrong with it. I may not be sure, but we'll place a repeater on one side so we can test it, see if I'm right. And then we'll do the same thing, same test again. As you can see, that whole side's now working. It's just this one side over here. Oh, it looks like it's working as well, but I'll place a repeater there so I can even out the things, just to make sure, because I will be doing a tutorial eventually soon that will show the thing. So what I'll do is fix up this area, get it nice and clean, and we'll actually go over the final setup of this. Okay, so I got it all set up. So we now have it working fine. You walk in, all of them, bar this one. I still have to work out why that's doing that. It's really quite frustrating. I'll fix it. I think it might be some updating issues. But they all come out, extend. They push all the reeds down. Sorry. And then I place the reed in here, and I walk out, and then I don't lose any by accidentally pressing it when already stuff has grown and I can't get back in and do it. So next up we have this one, and what I'm thinking of doing is literally tearing the entire thing down, bar the infrastructure just over here with the casings and whatnot. But everything, including all the way down underneath there, everything like that will be ripped out, and we should have enough resources to complete it. So we don't need much repeaters or torches or pistons. It's pretty actually resource friendly as well. So we'll get onto that right now. So what I'm gonna do is rip this all out first, and then we'll come back into and actually start working on the new one. So yeah, it won't be long. Okay, this area is all ripped out. So it's all ready for the tutorial. I've got everything in my inventory now, so I should have enough stuff for it. So the fences will stay there. That's all fine. I fixed the issue over here. I'm not sure why it was this, but I had because the chests were there originally. I had a staircase above there. and it seemed to be interfering with this piston over here. However, this piston was fine. I tried logging in and out, it didn't work. So what I've just done for now, I've just put the chest up here. I will eventually fill the rest of it in with sandstone, so you don't actually see the edges, but just right there for now, and that'll work good. And yeah, just as you walk out, you do that, and yeah. Only thing is, you won't be able to reach the thing from the outside. You'll have to walk in just to get it. But it shouldn't be so much of an issue. But yeah, so now we're gonna work on this one over here. Now because I can't remember it off by heart, in the video itself, the guy who shows it, which I'll put a link in the description as well, he goes really fast, and it's actually really kind of hard to do it live. So what I'll do is I might do it in stages and update you as I go, and hopefully we'll have a working automated wheat farm, and should be good. So yeah, so what I'll do is I'll just probably do the basic stuff first, or even do the whole thing, and just get the basic all the wiring out of the way. Nothing pretty at all. And we'll show you why it does this and how it works and everything like that. So all the good jazz, and we'll move on from there, and hopefully get it all nice and pretty, and work on some other stuff. But yeah, so I won't be long. Two secs. Okay, as you can see, I'm all done. That's the complete setup there. Look how much room we've got left. So yeah, it's really neat the way they've done it, and what I'll do is I'll grab this stuff over here. It's not completely set up yet. You might need a torch here just so it gets some light there. What I'll have to do is grab a hose so I can till the soil, which we'll grab for now. But it's actually really cool what I've done. It's much more compact, and we'll show you exactly how it actually works, because that's probably key. I think I've got how grass powder works, but it looks quite. It works quite well. Let's grab two just in case. But yeah, I like it. I really do like the setup, and like I said, I've got tons of room at the back. So what I'll actually do is actually put in a normal wheat farm, just a standard one. No, nothing automated. Maybe I'll eventually look for something that's automated and all nice and all pretty. I don't have any water, so right now it's gonna have to stay like that, and we'll work it out. So we need this one seed in a hotbar, so, and I'll put the rest inside here. Oops, the rest inside there. And what we want to do is get rid of our bone meal as well, and we'll just clean things up so we can see what's going on a bit more. But yeah, place the seed. We can get a little switch even here so we can get the right amount of distance. And we need to move it one forward. I forgot to move it one forward to actually go there. So what we'll do is just place a block here. I'm getting things a bit wrong, but it's pretty easy to place a block there. Then bone meal there. As you can see, it goes really fast, and you get a whole bunch of wheat and everything. There'll probably use wheat behind it. I'm getting stuck behind it. That's because I haven't set it up properly yet. But yeah, it actually works really well. So I'll try explain how it works. So first of all, I'll do the bud switch. So the bud switch has two stages, one off and on, obviously. And so it's on. It's not powered right now. Or it is. It's detecting that our thing has moved. So when we place something down, it detects and moves it. And what this happens is the bud switch extends this one out. So that's the bud switch there. Extends it out. Updates this one over here, which then sends a signal through to this dispenser, which turns it on and spits you out a bit of bone meal. Now, when you do the exact same thing again, an update with bone meal, it will retract this. It will unpower this and update the piston down there, retracting it down, and then it'll update it, I think, again once it's retract down and pull back up again, and then it spits out the next bit as well. That's how I think it goes. It's really quite compact, and it pretty much makes it simple compared to the last one. So it works quite well. So what I might do now is, if you understood that, it's really good of you if you can understand my gibberish, but yeah. So what I'll do, as you can see, that this version of this farm actually doesn't have to be raised up like the last one. So I'll actually remove this one high kind of platform that I made, and I'll get the farm ready to be built. So what I'll do is make this all pretty, get it all nice and fill it up with sandstone, and get my pressure plates on my piston door all right, and we'll get back and we'll actually finish off this farm at the back here. So it won't be long. Okay, so this is pretty much all done now. So we'll give you a little demo now of what it does. So you've got little stuff like that. Got so much junk in here, but we'll grab one seed, put it back in. It all works fine, which is fantastic. Then you pull this out, go collect your loot. I moved the chests from the sides up top now, just so it can all work better. And yeah, so I've also cleared out the room over here. I will eventually have a wooden door frame like we do over there. It's a bit different, but it all works fine. I reckon at the end of the day, it all looks great. So wooden frame, sorry, again over here to complete it. And then we have a nice big area over here. I don't think I've pushed out the boundaries by accident, but it looks so cool. So this wall, originally I was thinking of having it like this, one wide and have some chests along here. I may still do that. I'm still yet to decide, but I still have a wooden frame even here. I may actually do that and have a wooden frame here and pull the wood out to go here. That makes sense. And have the wooden frame start up the wall like that. Now that should all make sense. So I have the one wall you walk in, have some chests, possibly some crafting tables so I can get the wheat into bread or whatever. And then we have a basic farm. Now the farms would simply be really basic farms. They're just going to be ones with water streams and nothing fancy about them. That's just so I can have them growing over time, and then I have my fast rapid one when I need them fast and what have you. So what I might do, I have no wood at all. It's just time that I cracked, and I will get some wood now. Come back, and we will complete the rest of the farm. So yeah, so hopefully it's not too of a boring matter watching this episode now, because I've done all the farms and now we're going back over them, and yeah, but I like updating my existing stuff to get it up to date and all and worthy of an episode. So we'll do that. So yeah, we'll be back with some wood hopefully. Okay, again, got my wood all supplied up now, ready to go. Filled all the gaps in that I broke and got everything all sorted. I now want to start working out how I'm placing these down. Now, I don't really have a method to this madness, but what I was thinking of doing, because I wanted to share the water streams, it might be difficult, but having like a setup like this, but then I'd need water, wouldn't I? So maybe one off the wall. I suppose it's really basic. It's not going to be really used too much, I guess. But one off the wall like that, and then another one like that, and then maybe just one like this. I don't know. It's a thing, like you haven't got enough room, so I might actually try this way instead. The other way, because it's just not working out right. But you pretty much want to make so you have two stems of grass, or two lines of grass per one water, and you have to do it so it's one off the wall like this. So the water will be in the middle, and then you want another one like that, and then you can do another one like this maybe. Yeah, we'll do like that, and then we'll just put the water in the middle. Hopefully it's not going to be enough, so yeah, we're going to need pressure plates at the end of each. And that's just so we can stop it. It's something really basic, and like it's not going to be really that used that often, to be honest. Anything in wheat in general probably wouldn't be used that much often, but yeah. And then one more over here, and it works out fine. And then now we just get some water buckets, and happen to have the right amount and fill it all in. It's all good. And then now we just till all the soil. Didn't work out actually. That'd be right. I'll just have to go through the water. I wanted so you could have an air block so you could go around and actually like get them all, but it'd be right because then I can walk on the crops now, so it should be fine. So then I may end up updating it so they're right up against the wall. I don't know, it depends on how I feel, but right now it's fine and it works for what I need. But so we'll have to go grab some seeds from our seed thingy. and put some seeds down. Hopefully I'll have some freshly made wheat. And right over here. Bring that torch up. Really need torches at the end of each one, which I'll do eventually, but for now it's just going to be working like this. And like that. So that's pretty much it. I'll do the probably wall here and add the rest of them in. So add all the chests and stuff in, so for this one over here. And I might actually put a door in here as well, and a sign above each, but that's pretty much it. That's all the farms are done. I quite like how they are. I really want to make a tree farm and a sheep farm. Now with the tree farm, I'm still looking at ideas on how actually to build it. I'm struggling. I went on YouTube a couple of times and I couldn't actually find anything decent. I didn't do a proper look, but I will probably do a couple in the next couple of days to see if I can find some automated tree farms using, say, the smart pistons or something like that, or a butter switch. But if anyone can help me out, find possibly Doc M's one. I know he had a tree farm that he put in his one, or one similar or one better than Doc M's maybe. Could you just please tell me like who made it, and I can just check out and look at it, or you can even PM me or whatever. I just want to know a decent farm that I can build possibly in here, which would be really good to have instead of having to go outside all the time and do that. But yeah, so that'll be something I want to add in definitely. But yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. This is probably the end of the episode now. I'm sorry if it's a bit short or a bit long. I can't really tell the time right now, but I will definitely. I'll have. Bleh, I'm getting tongue tied. I'll have a decent episode hopefully next week. And hopefully I'll be feeling a bit better with a bit my cold or my voice going a bit funny. But yeah, so hope you enjoyed the episode. Like I said, next week will be an episode, and yeah, I'll catch you then. So Delta out for now, and see you later. Bye.